Guys, hello, welcome back. Episode 32, I think. Connor, good to see you again.
Scotty Manadell, how are you?
Look, I'm not too bad. And guys, thank you for joining us again. I think it's episode 32. Nearly
Yeah, it
onto a
is.
year. So,
It
time
is. Yeah.
flies. Okay, now
Mm.
just before I start, I've actually remembered the risk disclaimer. So as you can see, guys, we've got the charts up here now. So Connor and I express our opinions of the market and trades that we're in or not in, and this is just general advice for entertainment and educational purposes. So we're not actually advising you to make any trades. As you can see, this is a demo account as well, so I'm still trading a demo account. Please don't just sort of jump in and take trades and follow what we're doing. I would strongly advise against that. If you're looking for somewhere to learn Naked Forex now, even Google search, read some books. There's a lot out there. The internet makes things very accessible, and just don't risk real money until you've got a system. Because you'll lose money very quickly, as Connor and I would attest to. It's very
We will
easy.
assess.
Yes, you can lose money very quickly. So we've got the USD yen up, and as you can see, I've updated this. If you follow the Twitter page as well, I'll get that across quickly. Um, we're pretty steady, aren't we? We're floating around. What are we at? We're at 3,132. So Connor and I, we update things pretty regularly. So here I am, USD yen, still going. And so what happened with your USD Swedish krona, Connor? Did that get stopped
That
out?
ended up, yeah, that was break even after a month.
Yeah.
That thing does not move.
No, it doesn't, does it? And this one, speaking of not moving, it's been a full week, and as you can see, you've got it up now as well. Kind of haven't you?
Yes.
I got in
Yep.
on the 27th of last month, and it sort of rose pretty aggressively, and then it had that big retrace, and now it's just sort of it's hovering around the break even. Well, not just under. It's about $10 under. So, and my stop loss is down at 111606. So about 1% at risk. But I think that's about it. Do you have anything that sort of caught your fancy? You haven't
No,
sort of.
nothing's caught my fancy. I'm just waiting for a good trend again. They all sort of come in a drove, don't they? Trends, and then
Mm-hmm.
you go around, then you can't find one for ages. On the daily, anyway.
Yeah, I know certain times of the year are worse than others for trading, so I don't have enough data to suggest. I know the stock market, Tim Sykes was saying October's statistically not good for him, but I don't know if that's relatable to. I might ask Walter and see what he sort of says because he's pretty
Well, I know
savvy.
business, yeah, so business goes up towards the Christmas period.
Yeah,
People produce more,
yeah,
people
yeah,
buy more, people consume more. So you end up having, that's what happens. You get, people doing well, businesses doing well around that sort of
yeah,
December, New Year. Yeah,
and
I
that's
know that, but yeah.
I guess it's a trick with trading. You've just got to be prepared to jump in and take advantage of the opportunities. So, people have to realize like trading's a lot of waiting around. Really, if you're a decent trader, you're not sort of always, unless you're a scalper, which we're not.
No, no.
No,
But
that's pretty difficult. That would be more difficult than what we're doing. Scalping is really only
we're,
for.
we're, we're pancakers, aren't we, Scotty?
We are. Look, Connor, segue. I've got the euro US dollar up with the pancake system. So what I'll do here, we're in a bit of a downtrend now. So I'll just wait. I'll wait for a signal. Do you wait for a signal when you're doing this? What system are you trading with your back
I
testing?
am doing, so I'm doing the bend trade.
Yep.
And then what I will do, okay, probably a bit different to you. I'll wait for my signal, which will just be, like that bend, a little breakout above the high highs, and then I'll put it at the next zone. I'll put my first take profit at the first zone coming up, and then
Yep.
I'll just do
Yep.
little pancakes, and then I'll do about 4 or 5 little pancakes down, and I'm risking a heavy amount at about 5%. However, your first pancake that it hits is only about 1/4%, so you normally get that target pretty easy. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So what will often happen is it's one of those things when you get hit in the system,
Yeah.
but a lot of the time you're doing well. I find it, especially as a trend, if you're just looking for a strong trend and just looking for that up move, you can just really bang through those pancakes.
So what I've done here, Connor, is I've just run a little bit of data to establish some support and resistance levels. So I've got that in now. So what I'll do, I wait for the bend. This might be one here. We've got a bullish big shadow. I'll just see if a bend. We've sort of got a bend here. We've got a bend, a bullish bend. All right. So how I'll play this, I'll be back on the candlesticks. So
I wouldn't get too technical about it just for showing the exact. I'll just put in a bunch of pancakes and just show what can happen.
All right, so I've got the pending order toolbar up now. So what I'll do is it will be, so it's a buy stop. Is that how we're playing it for a buy trade?
Yeah. So you have a buy trade. You put your stop stays at the same spot every time. Where you normally put your spot, you put every one at your stop loss. Sorry.
Yep.
Put every stop loss at the same, but you have different targets to hit. So like 0.25%, 0.5%, 0.75%, and a 4%. And hopefully that uptrend just bangs through the lot of them.
What I'll do, I'll go 5 pips above the high, stop loss. So you're pretty conservative with your stop loss. So what I'll do is I'll put it down below the recent price action. And then, so the take profit, how do we play the take profit originally? So
I wouldn't worry about it too much just for showing. Yep. You can be more precise when you back test, but just go take profit at the next zone or maybe at a 1-to-1, however you want to do it, and then do one at a 1/2-to-1, and then do one at a 3/4-to-1, then a 1/2-to-1, then a 1/4-to-1.
And then the lot sizing is around 1% as well each.
Yeah. However you want to trade. If you want to trade 5%, go nuts. I wouldn't suggest it, but however you do it.
Yeah. All right.
Because it also depends on your win rate.
Yeah.
I mean, how high you can go with these sorts of things.
All right. So I'm getting this first one down. So it's 202 to start things off. We'll place that order, and then we'll go.
Don't be too anal about it.
And then 101, same percentage risk. So how many positions? 3 to start? Would that be adequate?
I'm doing 5 positions.
Yep.
At the moment.
All right.
But if you did 4, you could just do 0.25% whatever.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do that, and then down to 50.
Yeah,
and then a 25er as well.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, I see.
So you got a pretty good chance. You got a pretty good chance of hitting that first 25er. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you
do.
Especially
in a trend when it's just banging upwards.
Okay, what I'll do, I'll get this
famous
out of the
last
way.
words.
All right, and I'll get. What's the trigger thing? So I've waited 2 candles. They're like doji candles. They're very small.
Yeah.
For the trigger, will you just
make sure I let the trigger happen like first candle, second candle sometimes with the trend, with a bend trade. If you get a really good, bend candle, I might wait one more candle, but very rarely. I just normally wait the first candle.
All right, so we are triggered. I waited. So I guess this example, guys, that Connor's talking about, it's up to your discretion as a trader. So he says he immediately gets in, but what I've done is there have been 2 little candles, and now it's quite a good entry candle here, and then we'll just keep the spacebar going. So no take profits have been hit yet. All right, so it's about 5% at risk now. It was more than that, actually.
You haven't hit any take profit.
All right, so the stop loss was hit, guys.
Yeah. About to say, if you don't bang those pancakes out pretty much straight away, I start to worry a bit. And then but the thing is, I normally get straight in and I normally bang out a few pancakes, as you can imagine. And even if it doesn't hit that last one and it hits your stop loss, you still are up a little bit.
So you would break it down in 5 positions, one at 20%, one at 40, 60, 80.
Yes.
Yeah. So just like we've done there, guys. So obviously my lot sizing was incorrect because I've actually lost $2,500, but just pretend that's $50. I didn't actually go to the data center and tweak things, but so that's sort of an example, guys, of how you would play a pancaking
with your pancakes, you can have them really close together too. So they might all hit each other when it gets to 75%. And you know what I mean? You might go 75%, 80%, 85%, 90%. You know what I mean? So it comes down to how confident you are with your system.
Yeah.
Or you might want to be like I'm doing at the moment, hedging your bet a little bit and have your pancake system at like quarter, half, 3/4 full. You know what I mean?
And how do you play? So for this trade here, we were actually in profit a little bit. We didn't actually hit the first take profit level, but would you ever? When would you?
So
move?
what would happen? All right. So that's a good question.
Yeah.
So what would happen is, very rarely I do it because I'm normally pretty just with my back testing anyway.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pedantic about how strong a trend is.
Yeah.
And then how strong the bend candle is. So, what was the question? What was the question again?
So, would you ever move the stop loss early?
So if you just saw it going sideways, and you're like, nah, man, this is normally with my trading system, these things just bang through within about 3-4 candles, and then if 15 candles are gone through, I'll be trying to get that to break even pretty quickly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I only really, like in the trading, how I'm doing it, I only really allow 4 or 5 candles to bop, get them through.
Yeah.
And then if it's not doing that, if, 6, 7 candles are hanging around, I'm putting the sucker to break even.
Yeah, because what happened here, it triggered and then immediately nearly hit the first take profit, and then it retraced. So, and then it recovered a little bit again. So I could see where, and then it did hold. It held about break even.
It's not good, I've found, with a reversal trade, like a kangaroo tail reversal, because a kangaroo tail reversal, you're hoping for like a 2-to-1. You know what I mean? Off a reversal.
Yeah. That's right.
That's just my experience. Because it's a reversal, you're waiting for the momentum. You normally can, get onto something good a lot of the time. So a pancake for that isn't that good, because you possibly, with that sort of system, is you'll have 3 losers and hope that's, that third loser really takes off and gets you going. You can't do that with a pancake because you've lost 5%, 5%, 5%, and then by the time the third one goes through and you win, well, you haven't won 5%. You haven't even won 5% back because of the way the pancake's laid.
Just finished, guys, with that. I didn't realize we're actually at 12 minutes now. If you'd like a copy of Forex Tester as well, Forex Tester 3, in the description section in the video that I'll post very soon, you can get a discount of $30. So that's US. So it's normally $2.99. You can get it for $2.69. There's no reoccurring fees as well. You can upgrade the data package as well, as you can see, for an extra $30. So if you're looking to actually get into the software that we were just using, guys, there is the link. It'll also be provided in the description section. So you can be like Connor or be like me and learn how to pancake. Feel free, guys. And, it is a little bit of money, but in the long term, it really does save you a lot of pain and suffering in, learning to trade with real money, too early in your learning experience.
Keeps you company on those lonely nights too, doesn't it?
It does. It's really good. Exactly. Well, I think we're gonna have to wrap things up, Connor. Thank you for joining us again.
All right, mate.
And I'll look forward to an update on how your backtesting is going. We might discuss results perhaps next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
Excellent. Guys, thank you for watching. Have a great time and a happy trading. Bye, guys.